Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Jeskai Sejiri Goldspan in Ranked Standard. Won 75% of games today over the course of an hour, only losing one, and I will explain, man, the one game I lost, it was off a rules technicality that I want to explain to you so that you don't make the same mistake. This deck was inspired by a Jeskai deck that won, I believe, a Croquis tournament, but it was significantly jankier what that deck was. It had cards like Show of Confidence, Alchemist Gambit, and Consul's Fury in there. Very combo-y. When you can pull it all off, it looks great, but I believe probably significantly less consistent than what I have here, and probably significantly worse in terms of win rate in Standard than what I have here. So essentially, I've taken out these cards that are very fun and powerful and janky and replaced them with more consistency. We have Dragon's Fire and Thundering Rebuke. Now, all creature removal spells or Planeswalker, because right now I think removal spells are at an all-time premium. Essentially, every deck you play is either going to play creatures if they're an aggro deck, but even if they're a control deck, they're still running a bunch of Planeswalkers. So you're always going to have a target for these removal spells, and they are on the cheaper side. I'm not playing Demon Bolt at 3 mana because you can flash these back for a little bit cheaper in combination with Lier. I think right now, if you go on turns 1 through 4, you just removal, go 1-1 back and forth with these cards, and then you drop Lier. You're always going to have targets for your removal spells, so you'll be in a really strong position after that. Now, what we can salvage from their Jeskai version are these cards like Valorous Stance and Sejiri Shelter. The classic old school combo is, play Goldspan, attack, make treasure, your opponent tries to kill it, use the 2 treasure to pay for negate, you negate your thing, you get through, they feel bad. This is very similar in feel, except instead of negate, we have cards that are a little more flexible in the form of Valorous Stance, which can grant a creature indestructible, or instead could destroy target creature with toughness 4 or greater. Similarly, Sejiri Shelter can give target creature protection from the color of your choice until end of turn, which is similar to negate in some ways. Now, I will say this is the one game I lost was off of Sejiri Shelter. I misplayed. There's a ruling I didn't quite understand. I had maybe both Goldspan and Lier on the field. I attacked with both. I was in a really strong position, and then they channeled away a Ganjo to pick off one of these 2 guys. And I knew this was not casting a spell. It was channeling. One of the things protection does, it gives protection from targeted spells. But I saw it, okay, this is a white card. It's dealing damage. Oh no, what's going on here? All right, we're going to keep talking through this. It's a white card. It deals damage, so therefore my protection should work. But that's not what happened. My creature was destroyed. And so I looked it up, and I believe what happened, and feel free to leave in the comments if I am wrong, but I was right about the rules of protection. Protection from targeted by spells with a specified quality, and also by damage by sources with a specified quality. But I believe a Ganjo, as a land, has no color attached to it. Although lands do count as permanents, they don't have a color. A card's color is defined by the symbols in the mana cost, and since lands have no mana cost, they are colorless. So even though a Ganjo looks white and has a white mana activated ability, it actually does not have a color, and so I believe that's why my creature died. Very sad, but that's the only game I lost. I do think this deck is very strong. We're back from the server. I do think this deck is very strong. I think it's very similar to the negate feel, but with more flexibility, and I think it's worth the splash into white for those cards. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. No res, pretty bad. I don't think we can keep that. Nope, let's mulligan. Alright, better just by land. Who's more valuable, Dragon or Lier? I think we actually say Lier. Or, yeah, Lier can at least get back some of this removal. Hey, buddy. Opponent is rushing for some gameplay here. Can play you out on red. Play you on blue, maybe you on white. Opponent does nothing. Yeah, let's not worry about white right now. Let's play you on blue. Alright, it is the aggressive deck. Yeah, we'll just take this chance to Dragon's Fire. If we keep their early creatures off the board, then we're going to be fine. So we actually have a pretty good hand against this deck. As long as we can land Lier, and they shouldn't have any removal, right? It's all just bounce and phase out. All we got to do is survive. I guess we'll take our second red, so we can unexpected windfall on 4. End here. See if we can Prismare. Yeah, they're not going to have any answers to Lier, though. They flash you in again. That's fine. Okay. Let's see if they have a counterspell. So 2 damage, and I think just create a treasure token. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, they have Spell Pierce. That's fine. All we got to do is get enough mana, and we win. Down to 18. Land, crucial. We'll take our double blue. And we will windfall on their end step. Ideally. Now, the one thing we can't have happen is get any of our good stuff countered. Alright, they hold open counter matchup for the rest of the game. Well, here we go. Drop off you. If it hits the battlefield, it's going to be fine. Sejiri. And in a backup Lier. It's pretty damn good. So what do their counter spells look like? They can straight up counter a creature spell. Yeah, they can straight up just counter a creature spell. So we got to get through it somehow. I think Lier will be more devastating overall. So we want them to counter something. I'd rather they counter the dragon here. If Lier lands, we win the game. Because we just get back all our removal. So let's prefer for them to kill the dragon. They let it hit the battlefield first. That's pretty interesting. Now they target it. They Fading Hope now. That's fine. Okay. Now again, I don't think they have any removal, so if they didn't have a counter... Ooh, they tap out here. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and counter this. That's fine. So the fact they didn't counter Goldspan is really good. That means they have to top deck the counterspell for a creature right now. Otherwise, we just play Lier and go nuts. Yeah, I think we drop Lier this time. Now, if we play Goldspan and attack, we only have 4. Yeah, let's drop Lier. Do they have the creature counterspell now? They do not. All right, and now we have Fading Hope. So we're in a good spot. End here. If anything, we'll probably bounce the Delver this turn. Or lands. Okay, sure, that's fine. They tap the Lier, that's fine. I don't think we do anything. I think we're fine with all this. If we were going to bounce anyone, it'd be the Delver, and I don't think it's worth it for just 1 point of damage. Now we have all of our removal on tap, so we're doing great here. Let's just kill everything while we can. It's fine. Dragon's Fire, decline. You're currently the most powerful creature. And we can save Fading Hope to bounce the Delver. Looks like they might try to Spell Pierce us, just attacks our mana. They don't. Necklace, try you. 2 damage. Make a treasure is fine. We do have Sejiri. I guess we can't counter it anyway. Oh yeah, they can't counter stuff with Lier on the battlefields. Anyway. Alright, we'll get in there. Okay, that should pretty much be game. Even if they flip here, we can just bounce it with Fading Hope. And they can't counter our spells. Yeah, we'll probably bounce this thing. Dream Shackle, sure. Okay, Lier won't untap, that's fine. Yep, and we'll just bounce this bad boy. No problem. Spike Field's very good. Yeah, this game's wrapped up. Now we go double Spike Field this turn. That's brutal. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, this deck's just going to have no answers to this, because as soon as Lier sticks, they only have, like, bounce stuff for the most part, and a lot of counter spells, too, and Lier blocks all counter spells, so that's a really tough matchup for them. I feel bad for that one. That's tough. Okay. It's alright. We can keep this. Just trying to build up to Lier. Opponent mulligans down. Where's up? That's a pretty good draw. Do we potentially hold Jawari? I think we can. I think we can play you tapped. Play Needle Verge less next turn. Hold Jawari. Shambling Ghast. Okay. Another Jawari. What do they want to do on turn 3? They can have some good stuff on turn 3. Let's hold open Jawari here. End. Alright. I'm feeling pretty good. Yep. Take 1 damage per turn as long as we need to. 3 mana. Deadly Dispute, perhaps. They're thinking about it. Do nothing. Okay. I don't think we need to bounce that. Dragon's Fire, sure. We'll play one of these Jawaris tapped at this point. Probably don't need more than one. End here. Just hanging out. No rush. Up against Pergnito. Like Magneto. Alright, looks like they want a Deadly Dispute, perhaps. Nothing we can really do about that. They Ire mana. They're like, yeah, Jeskai. Okay, Jeskai control. I think they want a Deadly Dispute here. Yep, they do. We can't Jawari that, so totally fine. I think we should win the long game against this deck. Unless they can put on a lot of pressure. Like, if this is an aggressive token deck, we'll have a harder time. Oh, man, but if they just hang out here and don't do anything for a while. Next Jawari, yeah, I think again we'll play this tapped. Maybe they flash in an Emperor here. We can Dragon's Fire it then. Deadly Dispute again. Okay. Slow is good. Slow is fine by us. We should win the long game. More land. Sorin. Okay. Good Dragon's Fire target. Yep, that's fine. Okay, let's start here. Now we might Fading Hope the token. That's pretty good use of it, and we get a scry out of it. I'm okay with that. What do we need? That's okay, actually. It's gonna be able to pick off more Planeswalkers. Okay, I'm into it. Probably play one more Jawari tapped. They have too much mana for it to be useful anyway. So we go tapped here, hold up Prismari, and then next turn we can go Lier plus Fading Hope if we want to. Do nothing. Yeah, I think I'll take the draw and the treasure. Yeah, I think that's fine. Draw 2, treasure. Okay. Probably drop off this mountain. Or drop off 2. Thunder Rebuke's kind of nice. Windfall's going to be nice too. I think we actually drop off the Rebuke here. Nice. That's a good draw too. Okay. Looking good right now. Let's go ahead and drop a Lier into their removal. What did they flash last time? They did nothing. They got to have a Wandering Emperor, right? But we do have Valorous Stance and Fading Hope ready, so we'll give it a go. Nice. And we have Fading Hope in the graveyard. So it's as good a Lier as we're going to get. Ends here. Let's see what they got for us. They got to have a ton of removal, right? Here comes the first wave. We are going to have double Fading Hope. Even if they have a sorcery plus an instant, we can still get around that currently. They would need triple removal. All right, here comes the first wave. We'll go with a single Fading Hope in case we need a second Fading Hope to defend it. All right, success. They do nothing. We'll have one more Fading Hope if we run it back. Otherwise, we can Expressive and Windfall this turn. I think we try to make him have it. Ends here. If we were greedy, we could have also played Expressive Iteration to try to hit the land, but I don't think we need to be greedy right now. We've got 2 more chances to save Lier, so I'm just not that worried. Rite of Oblivion. Okay. So here we go again. Yep, we have to Fading Hope this. Now we have an issue because they can run that back next turn, so we need to be a little more strategic about deploying the Lier. This might be a Windfall plus Iteration turn. Let's see if they top-decked an instant removal spell. They didn't have it last turn, because the last turn they didn't try to go Bloodchief's Thirst plus, like, Infernal Grasp. So it's possible they top-decked one? I think they top-decked Rite of Oblivion, though. I think they would have done that last turn instead. Yeah. Alright, Exile. So now we need Sejiri Shelter to get around the Exile. So we're not going to play out Lier here. Let's start with an Iteration. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Sure. We'll take hand, library, exile, take more red. This turn we plan to just Windfall. Okay. Yeah, we need to draw into Sejiri to deal with the Rite of Oblivion. We have good options for removing their Planeswalkers, though, so we're not doing terribly. Cool. Who do we drop off here? Valor Stance isn't immediately useful. Spikefield Hazard also isn't immediately useful, though. Let's drop off the Hazard. Another Fading Hope. Okay, we can retry Lier now. I guess we could have dropped Lier last turn, too. But, because we have 1 Fading Hope in the graveyard. So that's fine. Now we have double backup, though. So I'm feeling good. Let's bring them out once again. We've got a lot of treasure here. Even if we iterate, we still have plenty to go. Let's take a free iteration while we can. I guess we'll take you into the hand. Library. Exile's fine. Okay. Double Fading Hope this turn. Could also Unexpected Windfall for whatever reason, but that's okay. A lot going on now. So we got Fading Hope in the hand and Fading Hope in the graveyard. So we'll dodge this next Oblivion. Here it comes. And we respond, of course. Alright, 1 Oblivion down. This is going to be a grind, but we are outcarding them. I think we'll get there. My turn. Land is totally fine. Start here. I guess we would love to Windfall this turn. End. Alright, what else you got for me? Vanishing Verse now. Again, more exile. Let's start with this free Windfall. Drop off a Thundering Rebuke, I think. Actually, I think we can keep dropping off these hazards. Nice. And here we go. Bounce Lier yet again. Working our way through the removal, 1 at a time. No problem. We have another iteration this coming turn, which is quite good. Spirited Companion. Alright, they finally take a break from the removal. Don't think we care about that. Portable Hole, one of our treasures. Okay, fine. I mean, if that's what you're doing, that's fine by me. We'll let it happen. Galvanic Iteration. What do we have down here? Let's start with an Expressive Iteration. Nice. Let's see. 7. Yeah, I think we're playing Goldspan this turn, and we'll take Sejiri Shelter to the hand. So we'll go hand, library, exile. Drop Goldspan. See if we can get off an attack here. I'll probably play you... white's fine. Okay. Wandering Emperor comes down. We have no counterspells currently. We will be able to Dragon's Fire and Sejiri protect. Let's start with you. Yep. T-Cline. Now in response, they can still minus the dragon. Oh, did we not get the trigger? Why not? Target of a spell. Okay, interesting. I think this should work. Protection from white. Resolve. Okay. So if we play out Lier here, we have 2 mana open. Which is enough to Fading Hope one of these back. I don't know if that's worth it or not. I guess it's fine. We can always... Yeah, I think it's fine. So if they Meat Hook Massacre or something, we can bounce the Lier. 2 mana up. Yep, end here. Still have 1 Fading Hope around. Portable Hold the Treasure. Ooh, that's spicy. Do we bounce this just to be safe? Probably, right? We might as well. I mean, we'll let them target first, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we will attempt to save Lier now. They could have a sweeper here. They don't. They have that instead. That's fine. We can Galvanic Iteration, one of our removal spells, if we really want to. Or just use any number of things down here. Double Dragon's Fire should be enough. Okay, there goes 1. Yeah, that's fine. Choose dragon you control. Kill you. Dragon. Okay. And we have enough mana to either protect Sejiri or Lier. Okay, end there. Opponent's sticking around. Long game, but we're really grinding them out here. Deadly Dispute. I think they're going to look for a sweeper. And then we will... Actually, if they go into Meat Hook Massacre here, we have to start all over. I don't think we have an answer to that. I guess we could Prismari Command and try to draw into an answer. No! Right? I don't think Protection works with sweepers. So... we could make a lot of mana with Spikefield Hazard. I think that's what we're doing. How many, we want a bounce spell, right? 3 Fading Hopes in the grave. What can we even draw here? We have to draw the 4th Fading Hope. I think it's okay. Alright. 1 damage here. Make a treasure. Pay for itself. 1 damage here, yes. Make a treasure. Okay, now we want to Prismari and draw. We only have 3. No, we have 5. So we could Galvanic to draw a bunch of cards here. I think we'll just take the 1. That's fine. Another dragon. Alright, that's pretty good, actually. We can probably drop off the Indestructible. And Thundering Rebuke. That should be fine. Alright, down we go. If we want to do one more thing, we can pick off this companion, I suppose. Sure, decline. Alright, at least we have a dragon ready to go next turn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sejiri Shelter does not work against Medoc Massacre -X/-6. Opponent is mostly tapped out here, though. How are we doing on cards? We got half our deck left. It's okay. Prismari Command, not bad. Galvanic Prismari Command is probably what we do this turn. Tap land. I think we'll just take our draw. We could go for damage. I think that's okay, though. Hall the Storm Giants is good. We'll lose you. And Valorous Stance, I think. Lier is good. Drop off land. And the Shelter, I think. Shelter could be good against more Vanishing Verses. How many cards do we have left? I think we like our hand currently. Another Goldspan is very good as well. And if we have Spikefield Hazard down there, we can just go for the win right now. Okay. Looks like we got him here. Let's check the graveyard. Ooh, a Ganjo. Okay. And we don't even have Spikefield down here. I guess we should have played Lier before combat. Plenty of cards in the deck. Let's go ahead and dig. Drop you off. Good game, they say. Dragon's Fire doesn't help. Okay. None of this helps. We can dig one more time, I suppose. Drop off land. This is 4 damage, right? Yeah. Okay, no answers. You got it. Opponent goes up to 10. Do we play out Lier here? For what? Sejiri Shelter? I think since we have double Lier, we will play out Lier here. 15 cards left in deck. I think we can get there with double Lier, what we have right now. So let's just hang out here. They can block with Cave of the Frost Dragon. We'll be able to kill it. Okay, my turn. Let's attempt another Goldspan. And Dragon's Fire their Cave. Yep, here it comes. Sure, resolve. Alright, attempt a Dragon's Fire here. Choose Dragon, yes. Target you. Choose Dragon. They tap it for mana. It dies. Lose a life. Resolve. Wandering Emperor as well. We don't have a counter spell for that. Okay. And we have Lier up anyway. Now we just run back Sejiri on whatever they target. Should be game. Yep, Sejiri on white. Good game. All right, what a grind. Yeah, that was a good game. Huh. That was a long one. But once we had the Lier train going, we were basically there. But they did find an answer. They did, what is it, the -4 Massacre at some point. We kind of had to start over, but that was a good one. Okay, not bad. Let's keep... Probably play the Hazard tapped. We basically have to play the Windfall on 4. Up against Icy Moon 98. Orzhov. Yeah, I think we're just going to play this tapped anyway. They might have some good targets, like some Planeswalkers that drop to 1 loyalty, or Eye Twitches, but I just want to make sure we hit our mana. Island. Foretell. Okay. Fine. Play you on blue, in case we draw into Expressive Iteration next turn. Need both blue and red already on the battlefield for that. Tap land Jawari. Okay, we do draw into it. They could very well have another Jawari, but I'm totally fine playing into that. They don't. Okay. We really don't need another Windfall. Do we really need more land, though? I guess not. Okay, fine. Hand. Library Exile. We'll take our white source now. Should be fine. And we drop off one of these Windfalls, I think. I think we'll keep the land. Okay, actually Esper. Probably Esper control. They do nothing here. Well, this is going to be a good turn for us to Windfall. Some amount of stick here. I wonder if they behold the multiverse. The Wandering Emperor comes down. Okay. Well, if they minus, for whatever reason, we can just pick it off.
I'm not overconfident.
They only -1, though. We can still Dragon's Fire it. Dragon's Fire or Windfall? Probably Dragon's Fire. 2 treasure tokens. I mean, we can do both. I think that's fine. I think we'll drop off... I think the hazard could be useful. Let's drop off you. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and Dragon's Fire right now.
I'm never done for good.
Alright, interesting. Now taking 2 damage per turn. Yeah, we'll probably iterate here. Other option is to Windfall. I'd rather iterate. Goldspan, good. The same. Library Exile. We'll take more red here. And we can hold open some answers here. Next turn, get ready to go Goldspan. We have nothing to protect it. So we don't have to run out Goldspan if we don't want to. Opponent draws. Yeah, I think we'll take 2 first. We might need Dragon's Fire for a bigger Planeswalker. Down to 16. Let's see what else they got. My turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll take this guy out now. Decline. I'm not sure that we run Goldspan Dragon into their face here. I think we just keep expressively iterating. Alright, so Sejiri's Shelter solves that problem. So we definitely want you. Go Library. I think we will take the Hall. That's going to be a good threat for later in the game. And we'll hold Spike Field here. Alright, so we're well set up. So next turn we can attack with Goldspan with Sejiri to back it up. Opponent does nothing. Okay. Well, I mean, we could keep setting up, but at this point we have so many cards in hand that I think we're just going forward here. So, yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and play you on blue. And we'll attempt our first Goldspan here. Could very well just get countered, which is fine. Saw it coming, maybe? Jawari. Sure, we're happy to pay 1 for that. Auto pay. Maybe double Jawari? That was weird. Now we can target Goldspan, make a treasure. Oh, we don't even have to. They're gonna give us the treasure first. Alright, so resolve you. I think it's protection for both. I guess we're about to find out. What do they have left? They have both left. Sure. I'm not sure if white or black is more valuable. think we'll go black here. I'm not 100% sure if this works. It does. Okay, good. Okay, very good. End here. Okay, that was a great sequence for us. Now we do have a free unexpected windfall. We don't have any more answers currently. So we can try to unexpected windfall into an answer. Doomscar. Okay. Let's try to unexpected windfall into an answer here. We'll drop off the rebuke for now. We could get a fading hope for a dragon. Indestructible does work. And we target, which is very nice. All right, we're doing it. Sunset Revelry, totally fine. Okay. Yep, our turn. Now we can almost beat them with Hull, but it's just gonna get chump blocked at this point. Lier, that's gonna oh man, both these babies. Whew. Probably not the way I want to do that. I got a little excited there. Okay, so we can Lier and then have Sejiri back and everything back. Yeah, it seems pretty good. Good lord. So what do we really want? Sejiri or Shelter? It doesn't really matter where we play this. Play you on blue. Actually, we'll play you on red. A lot going on here. Okay. 6 mana available. So we have enough mana to both Sejiri and Valorous Stance. I think I meant to grab the dragon there. I was too excited by the prospects. Swamp. So Meathook Masker, let's see, for 4 would be pretty bad at this point. Now we have the second layer to back it up anyway. Farewell. We can't counter anything. We could dig for... We could dig with Unexpected Windfall, I think, for starters. Okay. Let's dig. Try to look for a Fading Hope. Can drop off Dragon's Fire currently. And we draw into a counter spell. We can't counter. We can Fading Hope the Lier and then counter it, though. Resolve. Okay. Okay, now we can Jawari. Okay, got there. Take 2 here. That's fine. All right, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we should have lethal here. With Spike Field on top. Okay, very nice. In case you missed that sequence, you can't counter spells with Lier on the field, so we had to bounce Lier to our hand first, and then we could counter the Farewell. Cool. That played out basically exactly as you'd want it to. We had our protection spells ready when they had the sweepers. That was really good. If you liked that video, click on one of these 2 next. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time.